Welcome back. The YMCA is celebrating a massive milestone, 150 years. And the Y is so much more than a gym or a Village People song. It is a community.
Yes, they are so involved in Middle Tennessee with programs for both adults and children. And today we welcome President and CEO John Micos. Congratulations on this milestone.
Well, thank you.
It's massive. I mean, what would you attribute to the success?
Well, just to start off with, 150 years. That is remarkable. Talk about the resilience that you need in order to be able to be around that long. Most nonprofits, a third of them, I think, actually don't even make it to 10 years. So for our organization to be that long in this community is remarkable. Even going back to the late 1800s, the Y actually had its building burned down, and through its resilience went and raised another 300,000 and opened up a facility at 7th and Union in 1912. So that really kind of shows some resilience. I think the other thing is that our Christian mission and our commitment to put our community first, I think Housel has a big part for our success as well. And I can't leave out our staff. I tell you, we have the best staff in the world. You walk in, you're welcoming, we're going to be there for you, and we have a heart for service, and we care for you.
Yes, and we know that. We can see it by the smile on your face. We've got to talk about some of the things that the Y does and offers to make it so inviting and create that community.
Yeah, so, I think about summertime coming up. Swimming pools coming. We have 29 swimming pools within our Y just in Middle Tennessee.
Wow.
So the opportunity for kids to be able to come and utilize their swimming pools as an example, and families are able to come to our Ys in order to be able to do recreation. But there are a lot of things that are going on with our Y. We got an incredible Josie Davis Outdoor Center with Camp Widgie-Wagon, where kids are able to come and do summer day camp. Also able to do overnight camp in our community. That facility's been there for about 25 years. And then, of course, all the other things that we do. We do an after breast cancer program for surviving women with breast cancer. That program's offered for free at all of our YMCAs. There's also a Full Circle program that allows people with those with physical and mental disabilities to be able to access a variety of programs like sports and swimming and get them to do things that they may not be able to do. But all of these kinds of things are only possible because we're open to everybody, regardless of your financial circumstance or what's going on. So that really does give this kind of inviting feel that we want you here. We're part of the fabric of our community.
Now, I may be a little biased because I grew up at the Y, and I can attest to the staff there, as both my mom and her husband have been longtime employees of the YMCA, not here anymore, but my mom was in Green Hills for more than 2 decades, so I really saw a lot of that growing up. But looking back over more than a century, do you have a specific story that's really memorable to you?
Well, there are a lot of them, but one of the things, certainly here in Nashville, really kind of going back to the early beginnings, one of the things that the Y did is invented basketball. And I don't know if that many people know about that. And it was actually the YMCA, the Nashville YMCA basketball team played the Vanderbilt Commodores in basketball.
Wow.
And it's known to be, some argue that it's not, but I think it is, the first collegiate basketball game at the time in 1897, I think is what it was. But unfortunately, the Y did not win. The Vanderbilt did. So you Vanderbilt fans won that basketball game 9-6. So that's one example. But another one is even during the war. A lot of people may not know this, but the YMCA played a critical role during wartime, and even specifically here in Nashville. We were one of the other 7 nonprofit organizations that helped create the USO, the United Service Organization. And during that time, the YMCA, or Downtown Y, was a place where military servicemen would be able to come and have recreation. And we were the safe place in downtown Nashville in order to be able to provide a service during World War I and World War II.
Truly incredible. With a rich history like that, the future is looking bright.
Yes,
Thank you
it
so
is.
much.
I think it is. I think it
Thank you.
is.
Appreciate you coming in. Spend your summer at the Y, and right now there is no joining fee if you join today through Monday. Reach your health goals and even get a job. You can visit ymcamidtn.org.